you're at this previous level of resistance, right? All-time high, right? Set around April of 2021, November of 2021. You double topped, right? Went into your bear market, you came back. So all of that consolidation that we've been doing for 30 plus days, mind you, is at all-time high, consolidating at all-time high, only to break all-time high. Once that breaks, your first target, I'm not saying your last target, your first target is this right here, okay? 150. And then I'm expecting some sort of retracement, and obviously I'm expecting a much larger move, because look at this. Hello everyone, my name's Dean, let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for almost daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is April 10th, 2024, and it's happening. It's happening. The breakout that we've been waiting for is happening as we speak. We're going to look at that. We're going to look at what our next targets are for Bitcoin, for altcoins, all that stuff. If that sounds interesting to you, then watch until the very end, guys. I hope you're having a great day. Now, let's get started with Bitcoin as usual. And you can see on this daily time frame chart, right? Every single last of these candlesticks equals a day's worth of trading. You can see very clearly we have this triangular formation that Bitcoin's been in for the past 30 plus days, right? And this is very good if you're bullish, because you're essentially consolidating at a high time frame resistance. This high time frame resistance is more or less our all-time high region. Right here is where Bitcoin had peaked in the previous uptrend, right? So we're at all-time high, consolidating beneath resistance in a bullish triangle, right? What you could also call a bull flag. Talked about this in last update, okay? You're bull flagging, showing massive amounts of strength at resistance, looking to then break out of this, okay? And actually what we do see on the smaller time frames, let's go down to the 4-hourly, you can see that we did get some sort of breakout. You can call it a faked out or a breakout right here, okay? You broke this resistance, but then instead of coming back and retesting this resistance as support right here, you came all the way down here. This is also a viable level of support. This is not a complete loss of support, okay? Some people may see this as some sort of swing failure pattern. Wrong. One, you're not creating a lower low, because this movement right here comes down and you're basically still at a higher low, right? And secondly, this right here, as we know on this channel, is the midline of this entire consolidation. And I know you're usually looking at this in the context of a channel, but the midline of any consolidative pattern is an important level of support, okay? That's basically the last line of support for this entire thing. So basically, if we came down, found support at the midline, and showed strength and are pumping from that midline, you can consider this entire 30 plus day level of consolidation complete. Okay, so I would count this price action as a legitimate breakout of this pattern. Okay, so as always, you get a breakout, a retest, then the real breakout. Okay, you got your initial breakout. This is the retest. That's the real breakout. So the real breakout is here. This is my analysis on Bitcoin's price action and why I'm making another video. I know some people are frustrated that I'm not making a daily video, but there's nothing to talk about on a daily basis, right? Like right now, as the market goes, I could put out a video every day saying nothing's really changed, nothing of consequence. I can go down on the 15-minute time frame, 5-minute time frame, talk about what's happening, but it's not really useful, right? But now the move is happening, so this is why I'm making a video. All right. Now let's look at Ethereum, the king altcoin, and see what's happening there. Can we see any parallels? Can we also see some significant movement? Well, like Bitcoin, let's start on the daily time frame. Ethereum's essentially bull flagging. It's not it's not a perfect triangle like you see in Bitcoin, but you have an impulse here and a consolidation. And actually, if you want to look at this, this is kind of like a descending wedge, right? Let me draw that a little better. Right here, okay? So that's what Ethereum has been doing. It's not a nice, clean and neat triangle like Bitcoin, but it's very bullish. Why? Because you've been consolidating in this triangular pattern for 30 plus days. You broke out of it, and now you retested the resistance as support, and you're pumping from that. Very, very bullish, okay? And now we're just going to look at Bitcoin and Ethereum on this video, but if Bitcoin's pumping and Ethereum's looking very bullish and pumping, expect all your favorite altcoins to do the same and to follow suit. This is why you should be paying attention. You should always be paying attention, but particularly at these moments in time when there's clear strength being shown. Okay, this is a daily time frame. Let's jump down into the hourly time frame for Ethereum specifically and see what's going on. Guys, if you're getting value, please like, share, subscribe, consider buying me a coffee. Okay, Ethereum's looking very nice, as we saw in the higher time frame, and I think this is the best way to do analysis from high to low time frame, right? Get the context and then jump down and see what it looks like specifically. Specifically, what you see is an impulse to the upside, a correction to the downside, down to the phi ratio, the 0.618 of the previous level of down to the 618 of the previous impulse, and you're essentially table topping this W reversal pattern. You're recreating, or rather, you're flipping previous resistance, right, into new support right here, and you've done your consolidation, if it's complete, right here, okay? And so this breaking out is the entire thing breaking out. So on a smaller time frame, looks very good. And you're welcome to look at other assets, and you may very well see similar bullish patterns, similar bullish breakouts. So I'm very excited by what I'm seeing in the crypto markets, especially in Bitcoin and Ethereum. And last but not least, our main indicator, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let's see if I can go, okay, there we go. Our main indicator, the Bitcoin dominance chart, right? Main indicator for altcoins, still doing what it's still kind of where we left it, right? Where we last left it was at this massive resistance, right? This resistance of 1,000+ days. You're bouncing around it. You're trying to break it, can't break it. Trying to break it, can't break it. You're showing resistance at a massive resistance, and we're waiting for the breakdown. We still have yet to get the breakdown, and that makes sense because once we do get the breakdown, it'll be also accompanied by massive moves in the altcoin space, and we have yet to see that, except for a few exceptions. So the market has yet to move. If you're confused as to why some of your bags or your portfolio is not looking that interesting, it's because the market has yet to move, and this Bitcoin dominance chart underlines that. So that's pretty much it. I'm very bullish. I'm very encouraged by what I'm seeing in Bitcoin's chart on the high time frame and the smaller time frame. I have not forgotten. I did say that we would talk about targets, right, for what we can expect in Bitcoin, and that is really exciting. I essentially think Bitcoin's next target is all the way up here at this resistance right here, okay, around 150K. So I expect Bitcoin to pretty much double. Like, look at this, all right? On the high time frame, you're at this previous level of resistance, right? All-time high, right? Set around April 20 of April of 2021, November of 2021. You double topped, right? Went into your bear market. You came back. So all of that consolidation that we've been doing for 30 plus days, mind you, is at all-time high, consolidating at all-time high, only to break all-time high. Once that breaks, your first target, I'm not saying your last target, your first target is this right here, okay, 150. And then I'm expecting some sort of retracement, and obviously I'm expecting a much larger move, because look at this. Look at this. You've essentially made a cup and handle pattern, okay? A cup and handle pattern that's technical target is the height right here of this cup superimposed from the side of breakout. That means, like, if we were to do a rough estimate of what Bitcoin should be targeting, perhaps, right, just, very tentatively in this bull market, it would be the height of this cup and handle pattern, right, superimposed from the side of breakout. You may be looking at something like 323K, something like that, 320K, right? That is the technical target of this move. And that's not to say that, we're going to get that, but that may very well be the pattern, the pattern target for this bull market. Because if we think about it, let's just do this really quickly. And guys, again, I don't know how many people, you know what? I don't know who else is talking about this and what they're saying, because I don't really watch other crypto analyses these days. I'm kind of just focusing on my work and my portfolio. But let's say we do get that move right here. Okay. Let me just draw this out. Freestyle. And we come down. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I have no idea. I'd have to do this. I don't feel like this is the place to do the full bull market target, but let's just say tentatively 320 some odd dollars would not surprise me. But my first target is 150, and I think we get a significant resistance after 150. So that's all I'm saying. This is what I've been saying. And that's pretty much it. Guys, if you got value, please like, share, and subscribe. Consider buying me a coffee, and take care. Hopefully you're taking advantage of these upcoming moves. Bye.